Hi, I'm Tim Fitzgerald, President and founder of the Note Investors Group. Cash is king. Investors across most all financial markets are unloading everything from stocks to bonds to gold in order to raise cash. The note market will be no different. It's been a panic situation, unsettling to say the least for any seller in a buyer's market, which is where we're heading, except that we may well have yet to see a bottom for the slide in the broad indexes. Meanwhile, this bodes very well for the secondary market for notes, which is our corner of society. And as expected, we're seeing a considerable uptick in broker activity, along with numerous reports of stepped-up note holder response rates. Where we're really seeing a lot of action is from the Ma and Pa segment, those note holders who originally took back financing in order to facilitate a property sale, many of whom have done this only once in their lifetime. And this is my bread and butter type of client. They need cash now, but they also need guidance and direction, folks, and that's where you, the note broker, come in. Seeing as you found the note holder directly through your own marketing efforts, you may have little to no competition, so they're going to be looking to you for help. Practical experience tells me that a high percentage of these people may not be totally cognizant of their options when it comes to managing or liquidating their notes. They may have been only vaguely aware of the fact they're holding a saleable asset, but they don't know how to go about it or whom to trust or look to for assistance. This is where our network members are thriving, and this is why we're closing on more notes than any other group. If you're currently a member and you're on my email list, you're in select companies. We make up the top 2% of industry earners. Key reason is that you've never lost sight of how we got there. The credibility factor being so huge in this business, and you've been so well trained in building such a high level of trust, beginning with your very first communication to the note holder right on through the entire buying cycle. Marketing is everything. You all know this. It's at least 90% of the whole equation. By the way, you network members are telling me that you're finding this whole process easy and straightforward, seeing as you have direct access and full rights to our ready-made marketing material that's been field tested through all market climates. Those of you who've already built a successful direct mail program and a fairly consistent working running average are really in the driver's seat at times like this, with note closings set to spike yet again by all indications. To be sure, note closings always naturally jump around tax time as well. Cash is needed to pay the tax bill, and with the IRS now having pushed back the filing date by 3 months out to July 15th, coupled with this crazy COVID-19 factor, all this makes for a hugely favorable buyer's market. When we get into next month and the new numbers come in, I'll have some figures for you as to how well we did here in March, so be sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss my updates. With all the turmoil going on in the world, it's a great time to be in the note business. Did I mention I love this business? By the way, if you haven't started yet, this is the perfect home-based business for the times we find ourselves in. Low overhead, little to no startup capital needed, unlimited cash with which to fund your deals, and expert guidance available on call from investors who are actively looking for the product you can send to them. Be sure to subscribe and also visit noteinvestors.com. Just by receiving my tips and emails, you're way ahead of the curve. Bye for now.